All right, welcome to this episode of our Build a World Challenge. I'm here with the Fitwits. You know him and I know him. There's Scott Church and his girlfriend here, Lily McKenna. She walked over at the right time. What a perfect get together for this here. I've been wanting to get my characters like we had discussed in my previous video with their writing skills. Get the writing skills built up. So that's what I've been working on right here with Scott and Lily. Scott come up and he was wanting to, he started getting on a computer and he's like, what do I want to do? And he started writing. So as he was writing, he decided he wanted to start his own book series of sorts, not a series, but some books, he wanted to write. So he wrote his motivational book here about confidence, about, the confident bodybuilder. It's a good title. And right now he's at the computer working on his first Mind Over Muscle. It's a workout book for energized. Yeah. All right. It's pretty groovy. So that's what he's working on here. He need to get his income up. Like, we're running short on money. Bills are due. It's been rough. We had to sell off some of our inventory here, different stuff. Why do we have this old ass onigiri in our inventory? I don't know. But Lily here, she's been really working on her fitness, and oh, she's gonna drop that in the floor now. Silly girl. I said throw away the onigiri. She's like, all right, I'm just gonna throw this down and go to bed. I'm like, this is what we doing. So Lily has been working out really hard, trying to keep her, her fitness. What is she doing now? She really just wants to go sit on that daggone bed. I told her, throw the trash away, clean this up, and she just keeps moving it over somewhere. She's like, let's throw this over here. I don't know what's going on in Lily's head. But she has been working on a few things. Fitness, acting, her romance, and writing are up very well. We need to get her writing to 10. These two I'm going to get to writing to 10. And they're both going to kind of write like, fitness books. Or I do plan on having them start their own gym. So maybe he'll go on with like the workout books, and she'll start writing like, running a business, like running your own gym, maybe. They don't both have to be writers, but we need to get a little bit of income coming in before, they run out of money. So he's at least going to write a few books here, Scott. That's what he's still working on. He's determined. And he's going to power through. So he's like, I need a break. But either way, his writing skills up to 5. We're getting close to 6, halfway to 6. So it shouldn't be too long. But we'll get these both to 10. That's what I want to work on. And then once we get them to 10, we can open our bookstore. And I think a bookstore is a pretty important one to work on, only because we can purchase skill books. And if we purchase skill books, we can power through a lot of different skills to get our unlocks. I'm pretty sure, fill a couple wands, get the speed reader, with the, what is this here? Your points. I still don't know the name of it, but the reward store here. And then your available points is shown here, but you can get, it's somewhere down here, speed reader right here for 1,000. So that's what I want to save up for, because once we get a bookstore made, we can start working on just power through we'll buy some books and power through some skills and unlock some more community lots. I think that's a smooth idea. And that'll at least get us started and closer to completion with our first world. There's still a lot of work to do because I'm pretty sure in the map, I don't want to go to the world right now. I wish we could look at the map without backing out of this real quick, but yeah, it's a good thing. Getting closer, and we could start exploring, maybe discuss. If you guys let me know, like, once I finish this city, we can either start on Oasis Springs and create another 4 household and build it up like just like we did this one, or do we want to maybe start like the mill and do a werewolf thing? Because all we gotta do is create a character and bring them to. I keep wanting to say Moonstone. It might be Moonstone Mill. My brain's foggy right now. I can't think. But either way, we'll get them. We can either do Oasis Springs, or like I said, Moonstone Mill or Moonwood Mill. And we could maybe. Well, vampires will be kind of difficult. We'd have to bring a vampire from somewhere. We could make one in Oasis Springs and then move them over to what is it, Forgotten Hollow, where the vampires are. But either way, we can do a vampire group. We can do werewolves. I'm going to stick away from fairies for now until we get our next update. Because I don't want to do anything, figure out what's planned with Summer about the doing fairies and stuff like that. She always has these clever things for unlocks. I just want to wait for her. We've been talking through Tumblr on progressing this and whatnot, which reminds me, any of the businesses we can do as home businesses. So we can make a gym. Well, we can't do it on this property. But like I discussed with our sisters, these guys are just chilling right here. Let's go here and we'll go to Save and Manage World just so we can talk a little bit before we end this video. I don't want to go too awful long. So working with them still. This is right here, the Fitwits. We'll have our writing and fitness up to 10s. That's my goal for these two. Then we'll need one other person with fitness 10 to make a gym. We can make a gym. And then we need... we'll have... Once we get to writing to 10, we'll have 3 people. So we can make a bookstore somewhere. Which would be pretty nice. Definitely want to get the bookstore. And then maybe we'll start on generations, because we can't build a park until 5 births. So we might have to start reproducing a little bit, I guess, to where we can start getting some Sims and get some children. We need 5 births for a park. I'm looking into alternatives. I'm trying to come up with any ideas. I was thinking about making like a fun center. And maybe doing something with it. Like, like, not exactly like Chuck E. Cheese or something, but kind of like, Chuck E. Cheese or something like that, We could put the jungle gym on the inside of the building. And, a ball pit maybe. I don't know. I'm sure we could figure something out. But that's the future ideas I want to work with. But this is Willow Creek. So in our next video, we will start Oasis Springs. Not the next video. I mean, after we finish this world. That's why I want to get my bookstore and start powering through skills. So we can unlock some more jobs and stuff like that. Because right now, we can only be writers. Everybody has to be a writer. Until I unlock something else. So I'm not giving anybody jobs until they earn their skills up. So that's kind of how I'm playing it. So yeah, we're going to work on that still. But it's a little bit future, but we can at any point in time start on Forgotten Hollow and do vampires, or Moonwood Mill. I was right. I said Moonstone, but I knew it was Moonwood. Okay, Moonwood Mill. We could start werewolves at any time. There's a few others. I'm not sure when I want to get to this. Which one is it? The romantic getaway here? Because you got. I think this is the one you got to have like competing wedding things, something. um, these two are coming later. We should have these pretty soon. But yeah, that's what I want to work on, getting the rest of these. But we can start universities. I think once we get like a couple, like 3A students, I think it is, we can open up Brightchester. There's some easy requirements, but we can start on that whenever we want as well, once we meet the requirements. But if y'all want me to make a werewolf, I would really, I could do that. We could make a werewolf character. I really like the idea with the chick I had, in my last series. We had this cool kind of like grungy kind of biker chick almost. Not like leather jacket biker chick, but like, it's hard to explain. But I'm thinking about doing that again. And then she'll kind of meet the people in Moonwood. And, we can be a werewolf too. But once we get that, we can start, we complete this, we can start making werewolves if we wanted other werewolves and vampires throughout our series. I think I'm going to really try to keep our vampires down to just like unique characters, like the faves of the series. You know what I mean? Like, and I can let you guys vote on that too, if you guys want to. But I know I Am Tattoober, is going to be definitely in there. And probably Destiny. That's our main couple. They're going to be like the main storyline, following their family through this whole series. And everybody else is like their acquaintances. That's kind of how I want to do it. So we're going to work on that. I also want to figure out how to do weddings, because it'd be nice if we can get married. Like, we're not married yet. These two, they're together, they moved in, but they're just not married. That's our main residence. And then we'll move on and keep everybody going. But I still think I'm going to do the Barry residence. We could pop in there real quick. Just to, la-di-da. But, these are going to be our dancers. And what I thought about doing and what we can do is I wanted to make a dance studio for them. So I think I want to make the dance studio in their garage. And that's kind of what I wanted to go here. I already have like like a cardboard floor mat. We had a car in here. We took the car out and we put this like table in here, and I'm not sure why. I don't remember why we put this table in here. Yeah, she likes alternative music. For some reason, we put this table in here. I think it was just to fill in empty spaces. I really don't remember why I put it in here. But we got a little dance floor in here. But I was thinking about making this into like a dance studio where they can charge like an admission and people can come in and she'll kind of teach them how to dance. We need to get some money up though. They only have $7. So these ladies really need to figure out a way to make some money, because they're running broke. The bills have been delivered. We don't have $453. We could try to come up with it like I did with the other guys and sell all their extra stuff. Maybe. Autograph picture of Destiny Bliss. Let's not, we're not going to sell that. I'm sure we can get another one. She's our neighbor, but they only got it for $40. I should reappraise it. Fantasy carriage toy. We could sell that for $50. I don't know how she got that in her inventory. So we got 107. Oversized pumpkin. We can't sell it. These acorns sell for like $35. I don't want to get rid of the statues. We might have to get rid of the statues. I'm not worried about upgrade parts quite away. We can always buy upgrade parts later once we get an income, and we're definitely not upgrading this stuff in here. Well, we got up to $227 towards our bills. These are only worth like $35. It's not really worth getting rid of those. Dang. I don't know what to do for the rest of this cash. We gotta have our radio. She needs her keyboard. This is all decoration. I don't think this is worth anything. But yeah, I want to take. That's what we can get rid of. Let's go. Let's jump to build mode real quick. We really don't need these dogs, and of course they're debug items. Dang it! I was hoping to figure out. All right, here we'll get rid of this square dining room table. We really don't need it. We really don't. I don't know what this is. Oh, this somebody got. Oh yeah, this is I didn't know we got this. If we make a graveyard, we're gonna have to put this in there. Oh, that's why I put that on there. Okay. I put that table so we could put the speakers so we can listen to the music. But yeah, I can put it up here on the desk instead. And we can move this over here a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna turn this into a dance studio. But I think we need to get like 3 people with the dance skill maxed out to do this. I think is what it is. I'll take a look, but I think we have enough money now. We might have enough money to pay our dang bills. Nope, 453. You sell earbuds? They give you the earbuds for free. Yeah, you can't sell them. Like, dang it. Oh, I can sell the frog. That's $25. Oh shoot. The signature went down. Dang it. Okay, I still need to figure out if anything here we can sell. I thought we had more stuff than this, but apparently we don't. I don't think any of these are a winner. Nope. Bang. Alright, well, they might have their power get shut off. I don't know what more to get rid of to pay their bills. Only because a lot of these decorations are just debug items. So, not much use. Alright, I'm trying to remember which one is the keyboarding. Okay, she's got dancing at 5. She's got her dancing at 5. We get one more to 5. I think we can do the dance studio. And then we'll build them a dance studio in the garage. I think that'd be really, really, really fantastic. And then they can kind of earn some cash. But we have to buy like the kiosk and all that kind of stuff. So we have to make sure we take care of that too. Because we don't want to not have money. All right. That's the update on what we got going on. I hope everybody's having a great time watching these videos, and we'll see y'all in the next one.